All right, gang. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this before, but I'm going to show you how fast that Dynasty Baseball sims a 4-game series. It is 10:03 p.m. It'll be less than a minute, and it has all the plays. It's incredible how it does it. There we go. Right there. It's still 10:03 p.m. And it has all the box scores, all the results. Still, there's injuries, hit biters. Everything is down. It actually simulates the whole game, roll by roll, play by play. It's pretty remarkable. I was going to say, it looks like somebody's out of innings here. No, it just got lit up. Swagger's getting its mojo back. Starting to stomp the competitors. The playoff push. All right, well, I got to win at least one against San Diego just to stay in second. So let's reset it for now. I was in bed watching some TV, played a bunch of games after work, played 4 games after work, and got a message from a person who said that they were enjoying these, so that was kind of nice. I'm thinking, what am I doing watching TV? I could be playing. It is mentally taxing, though. You sometimes need a break in between games. in between 4-game sets. I think the most I've played in one day is like 16 or 20 games. At about 20 minutes a pop, you're looking at 6 to 8 hours. A lot of it's just near the end. There's a lot of just pointing and clicking at that point. I think the most I ever played in person was 8 games. That was a grind. That took about 6 hours. Bobby Miller, 2 series left. He's ready to go. Got 1 more from Scooble. 2 starts from Gilbert and 2 starts from Luzardo. There's going to be that. The off day helped me. The doubleheader fucked me. Zach Wheeler. Guy's just dynamite. He's getting a little older, though, 34. I think what I'll do is maybe stack my jams or stack my clutches. I don't know. I'm still deciding on that. There's a case to be made for it and a case to be made against it. Late in the game, it might be better to have them spread out a little bit. That way they can't, if they only have one jam guy, then you can't just put him out there against those 3 to nullify them. Then again, it could also just... Yeah. There's an advantage to having them all together. And there's something to be said for both ways. I'll just have to see what's working best during the regular season. This would be ugly. Bach. At least it's only one base, but still, that doesn't help. I was going to say, that's the one where really going to burn me. I hit a deep drive on that. Such a small chance for an outfield error. Every time it pops up, it really feels like it hurts. So right here is a perfect example of why it's a good way down. Why it's a good idea to stack them. Oh. Against guys without the jam, it's an easy decision. Guys with the jam, it's a little more difficult. One of these series, maybe the last one, I'll bring out all the charts that I have. And I think I have them on PDF somewhere in my computer. I don't know if I'm supposed to have those or not, but I'll show everybody who's never played the actual board game version exactly what the charts look like and stuff. I don't know if they still look like these are from like 10, 15 years ago. There's going to be some stuff that's different. Dynasty revises their charts like every year or two. But still, there's going to be a lot of things that are the same. So that might be interesting to see. I know they used to revise the bizarre charts every once in a while. I think a lot of the infield and outfield range charts are pretty much the same. I know the foul charts are pretty much the same. Stuff like that. If you've only ever played this online, you might not realize exactly how the dice rolls affect everything. Because it tells you, hey, there is, you know, it tells you that you're cutting off. They rolled 51 for cutoff. But what does that mean? You know, you don't really know the little nuances of it. Even some of the stuff like the deep drive charts, they give you a percentage. Like it's, you know, say 63% for a home run. It's not exactly 63%. It's about as close as the computer can calculate to a 63%. Gives you a real good idea, though. But that's why sometimes it says 63% chance for a home run, and you roll 38 and you think it's gone, and you roll it's not. You roll 36 and you think it's gone. I think it's not gone, but it is. There's little There's little nuances to it that you can only see unless you've actually have the charts in front of you too. The charts that are built into the engine of the game. He's an 80. Double play? Yeah. That's a good infield defense. Dave's in first place, and he hasn't really had anybody even. Doesn't look like they're really even getting all that hot. Sean Murphy's got 1 home run and 6 RBIs through. This is what, game 17? I want to say. Yeah, game 17. As an example, Robert's got 6 home runs, 13 RBIs through 17 games. That's pretty good. That's actually better than what he'll do in the season. Maybe he was injured for a bit too. It's also possible. You have a guy who's hurt for 10 games in a 24-game season. It's considerable. But I can't. It won't let me make the DL any longer or shorter. Well, I can make the DL or the IL longer or shorter, but I can't make the injury time on the game longer or shorter. I can't make it prorate. It's just not built into the game to be able to do that. The injury charts are another thing too. Show people what those look like. I'll have to find them. Been through a bunch of computers since then and now, so I might have. I think I saw them on this computer at some point, so I should be able to haul them up. I've got my old black and white photocopy charts from the league days kicking around here somewhere. I actually have my first team. I found my first team's cards. From 98. My first year in the HiTS League. I think, Tim, who owns the Miami team, him and I were roommates. And he was in the league for 2 or 3 years before I joined. But the league had been... I'm pretty sure it was... On my little logo, I say 89, so I'm pretty sure that was the time when most of the guys who are in the league now that was their first year. It might have been going on even before that. They might have been playing either APPA or Stratomatic or something like that even before this. I know early on when we played, I'm pretty sure it was called Pursue the Pennant. And I don't know if Dynasty Baseball diverged from Pursue the Pennant, but there was 2 different games at one point. I remember there was a whole different rule set. Like when the guy got a hit by pitch, he had to roll for injury, stuff like that. And every year they try to enhance it a little bit. You know, the pitchers with low home runs rule. That one is a new one. Injuries to the pitcher when they've gone past their limit is a new rule. Stuff like that. We had house league. We had the house league. Trying to think of the house rules. We had our own house rules when we played in the league with the dice because we had more control over the game. You could decide to do certain things with certain plays as a league, and we had to, when you used the pitcher, it was past its limit or stuff like that. We were rolling for injuries every half inning, regardless. You didn't have to roll. You didn't have to roll a umpire result to get that first. You just rolled it. So that's how we were doing it to prevent pitcher abuse. We had some other house rules. We had a bunch of them. The game doesn't let you just go in and set a bunch of options. There's probably like 6 or 7 options. But there could easily be 60 or 70 options all built in. Think if I was building this game from scratch. You could base every play based on the percentage of what chance would it have actually happened instead of a card. Let the computer do all the work. It definitely wouldn't be feasible for a board game version. I think Dynasty's done about as good as you can do with a board game version. This is infinitely more complex than Stratomatic. I much enjoy this to Stratomatic. Our league tried Stratomatic one year, and we came back to this right away. One of the founders of the league was interested just in the history of Stratomatic, so we gave it a whirl on his say-so, but we like this better. Stratomatic, you roll 3 6-sided dice, and basically you get a number between 3 and 18, and that's what you're... This just allows for more variance. Alright, let's see, we got a couple righties coming up, and some lefties. Got 4.2 and 6.2. Get those guys up. Wheeler is tired. What if I were to pinch run him, just in case Kepler hits a double? Yep. And I was going to go Larnick in the outfield anyway. Kind of don't want to jinx it, but Bobby's kind of dealing. Okay. That -3 out there just shuts everything down. That's impressive. Big have any deeps? Not many. Alright. I still like Langleur's defense, I guess. So we'll stay with him. Perdomo, same thing, defense. Let's find out how many innings Bobby has left. We get into this BS. 8.1, be 7.1 when I'm done this. If he goes the route, we'll see. Don't want to jinx it. He's got like an 8-hitter or 1-hitter going. Having said that, wow, 1-hitter. I'll have to watch it back. That might have been a range play one. I'm trying to think who got the hit. And it was early too, I think. Yeah, it might have been the Yelich in the first inning. There was an error. Might have been a range play and then an error. And that was his only 2 base runners. After that, he retired 25 in a row. Where's the error? Oh, maybe it wasn't an error. I thought there was 2 base runners in the first inning. Was a walk, maybe? Yeah, okay. So Kirilloff walked. Yeah, Yelich was a range play over Perdomo's glove, I think. I'll have to look it up. This might go on my best of. That's a 1-hitter against a real good lineup. That's impressive.